The amount of people on the Luas not wearing masks was startling. And I'm not going to suggest it was a majority of people, but it was a sizable minority of people. And I wouldn't have been on the Luas over the last couple of years, so I'm sure there'll be people listening to this maybe who think I'm a little late to the party, and this has been the case for some time. But it struck me when I got on just how many other people were getting on and off without masks. And I mean, we could get people into this studio to argue the toss on a whole lot of issues, to argue the toss on the effectiveness of lockdowns, the effectiveness of mandatory hotel quarantine, the effectiveness of tickets to get into nightclubs, the effectiveness of COVID certs in general, the effectiveness of closing schools, you name it. But there's two issues that it's hard to argue the toss on. One is vaccines, and that vaccines prevent severe illness. That is irrefutable, despite what the lunatics protesting outside people's houses say. And the other is that wearing masks helps prevent the spread of an airborne virus. Whatever that airborne virus is, wearing a mask helps to prevent the spread. And I just thought it was remarkable in the context of climbing cases and more pressure on ICUs and the talk of restrictions again at Christmas, that so many people on public transport were not wearing masks, and it wasn't being enforced. There was nobody there to tell them to wear a mask or to stop them getting on for not wearing a mask. Certainly when I was on it, I didn't see any evidence of it. Instead, we have this bizarre return to the NPHET press conference and Tony Holohan telling us we all need to, knuckle down and start wearing masks again, and there's been slippage. And I say this with all due respect to Tony Holohan, but that is a colossal waste of time, because the only people who pay attention to what the CMO says at a press conference are the people who are already wearing their masks and haven't slipped. The people who are on and off the Luas when I was on it the other day not wearing masks, they're not paying any attention to Tony Holohan. So I don't know how you get through to those people. Certainly I would imagine you start by enforcing it.